Hi guys and welcome back. Today I want to show you how to make these cute earrings with an easy veneer for stone imitation and lace. Tools and materials will be listed in the description box below. First we will need a sheet of translucent clay rolled out on the thickest setting of your pasta machine. Cover the sheet with gold leaf and carefully rip away the excess. Make sure to put away your remaining leaf right away, or it has a tendency to get blown off with the slightest movement. Roll out the sheet on the smaller setting to start the cracks on the leaf. Stretch it a bit and put down on your work surface. Cover the leaf side with a very thin layer of translucent clay. Mine was very sticky, so I had to fiddle with it a little to make sure it was flat. Cut off the excess bits. Now we are ready for color. I'm using pen pastels in reds and yellows. A couple of them are pearlescent. I'm also using acrylic inks in red, yellow and white. You can use whatever you have on hand, mica powders or alcohol inks, those would work as well. Use your fingers and a sponge to spread the colors on the sheet. Let the ink dry completely before the next step. Once the inks are dry, carefully roll the sheet into a log. You want all the painted parts on the inside. Cut off a small piece and set it aside, then continue to reduce the rest a little bit more. Get the log long enough so you can fold it in half and twist it. After it's twisted, start to flatten it with your fingers and then put through the pasta machine on the thickest setting. Fold it one more time and put it through the pasta machine on a thinner setting. Now cut up the small piece we set aside. Squish each piece in your hands and arrange on the sheet until you fill it up. Use your roller to level out the pieces just a little and then put through your pasta machine once or twice without folding but making the setting smaller. My final thickness was a setting 3 or 4 on my pasta machine. At this point, my camera decided it wasn't going to save my footage, so I had to reshoot. That's why I'm using a scrap sheet right here to show you this next step. So take your sheet and carefully roll it onto the tile, try to avoid air bubbles. Then cut out your shapes and remove excess clay. You want to bake the earrings on a flat surface like tile or glass. That's why I left the earring shapes on the tile and baked them like that. This way the shapes will stay straight. For the lace part, I'm using Fimo Leather and these little stencils by Create-A-Lawn. You can use whichever ones you have, just think of a lacy sort of look with lots of openings. Prepare a thin sheet of Fimo Leather, mine was a setting 5 on my pasta machine, and roll it onto the tile. Then put the stencil on the clay and roll as well so it doesn't move during the next step. Now we are going to cut out the clay through the stencil. A sharp knife is definitely a plus and it will reduce the dragging of the clay. Once you cut out enough, carefully lift the stencil off your clay sheet. With the needle tool, smooth out the surface and cut out. And check all the joints. If some of the small pieces got cut off, that's okay. We can heal the joints with another small piece of clay. Just add it to the joint and smooth out the surface. After you're done smoothing it out, cut out your shape and remove the excess clay, leaving the shape on the tile. Just like in the previous step, we're going to bake it on the tile. Clean up the edges and heal any other joints that might need it, then bake the shapes. I'm doing just one earring to show you the process, so definitely make both earrings together. Here are the pieces baked. Baking properly is very important. Look how nice and bendy the pieces are. This flexibility is one of the best features of Fimo Leather. Varnish your stone pieces for a better shine. So this is how I chose to combine the earring components, the stone part in the back and the lacy part in the front. So in the light, the sun can shine through those lacy openings. I'll show you some pictures in a moment which I took with the sun out so you can see what I mean. So connect the two parts with a jump ring and put on the earring hook. And here they are. Aren't these pretty? I would love to see the pieces you make based on my tutorials, so don't forget to tag me on Instagram or Facebook. The TheARKreations links are below in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.